Let's talk about songs that could have been or should have been singles from Mariah's past albums. Hey kids, Treacle here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to go through each of Mariah's albums quickly and see if I can pick at least one song that I think could have been a single or should have been a single. And I invite you to join in with me, and then you can let me know your choices in the comment section below. So the rules are very simple. You are allowed to pick from the original track listing as the album was released in your territory. And it has to be a song choice that was not released commercially as a single. That's it. Sounds simple, right? Let's go. Okay, so I have the track listings here in front of me so I don't forget anything. So starting with the debut. Okay, now the debut I feel like was actually rinsed of everything that probably could have and should have been a single. I'm glad we got Love Takes Time added last minute to the album. I'm going to go with All in Your Mind. I don't know why, it's just, I think just picking, not like they're about to say the best of a bad bunch, it's not, but it's the best of everything that's left, because these are album tracks. And I've never really considered anything from the album as, you know, missed out on being a single. But maybe it would have been interesting. All in Your Mind was a really, like a mix, like it was fun, but it was like a showcase of her vocal as well. Let's just go with that. I'm going to go with All in Your Mind. Okay, next up, Emotions. Right, okay, so I think that what we could have had would have been another ballad moment. And I think maybe some of you are going to disagree and you're going to pick something different. But I'm going to go with Till the End of Time. And it's hard. Again, with this album, I don't think there were lots of songs left that are screaming to be released as singles. And I don't think that Till the End of Time is particularly commercial. But I mean, it was very different back then. We're talking 1991. But I just feel like it needs to be a ballad. And yeah, I'm going to go with Till the End of Time. Next up, Music Box. This one for me is the opposite. I mean, we had Dream Lover kick off the album, but Without You is #1 over here. There's Hero, Anytime You Need a Friend. I feel like we need another up-tempo. We need another bop. I'm going to go for Now That I Know. That is a moment where it could have been another fun video, because Dream Lover was fun. There could have been some good remixes, potentially. Yeah, I think just to balance out the singles collection, up-tempo, Now That I Know. Next up, Merry Christmas. Now, I don't think this album necessarily needed another single. And actually, I did a little bit of research. I do believe that Miss You Most was kind of released. It was sent to radio stations. So I certainly know there are promo CDs. I didn't know it was released, but I'm reading online that it kind of was. So I'm not going to let myself pick that, because that would be my first choice. That would be my first choice. But you have to pick something that wasn't released. And I think it was released in America. Let me know. Let me know. So that being said, I'm going to go with Christmas, Baby Please Come Home, because it's a cover. People already know it. And I feel like it is accessible. So I feel like it could have been like a fun one. Oh yeah, we know this song. Oh, but it's Mariah's version, you know? So that might have been fun. So that's my pick. Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. Next up, Daydream. This one is tough because we had Fantasy, Always Be My Baby, Open Arms, One Sweet Day, Forever, and I think Underneath the Stars counts. Again, I think it was limited release. I mean, that is my first choice. Underneath the Stars would be my first choice. It wasn't a full-on release though, because we didn't have a music video. Okay, I would pick Slippin' Away. My God, I would pick Slippin' Away, but it was kind of, well, it wasn't part of the album, it was a B-side, and it was used as a B-side, so that's out. If you count Underneath the Stars as having been released in America, then that only leaves me with what? Melt Away? I'm going to say Underneath the Stars was not a full-on release. I know there were some CDs sent out to radio. I know we had the Drifting remix, but you know, there was no music video. Did it really count? I don't know. I want to go with Underneath the Stars. I really want to go with that. Next up, Butterfly. Another album full of many, many releases. And we had different releases in different territories. So USA got Breakdown. In Europe here, we got The Roof. Like, we had it. Music video, remixes, everything. So, kind of want to say Whenever You Call, because that's a great ballad. But actually, that would have been better from number ones, I guess, as a like the duet version with Brian McKnight. So, looking at, yeah, I don't know, Baby Doll. Baby Doll has got a good narrative. A video would have been fun. I mean, The Roof got a video. Breakdown got a video. Baby Doll is another, chilled, sexy vibe. Yeah, Baby Doll. I'd love to see what the video may have looked like. Moving on to Rainbow. Again, lots of releases, so it doesn't leave much to choose from. I actually do agree with the single releases from Rainbow. So I don't feel like there's much that really was left out. Considering this album was made in 2 months, Mariah got 2 number 1 hits out of it. And Against the Laws with Westlife over here went to number 1. So she did really well from this album. Okay, I know lots of you are going to pick Ex-Girlfriend. But I'm going to go with How Much. Yeah, I mean, my preference is How Much over Ex-Girlfriend. But yeah, Mariah and Usher releasing a single together in 2000. That would have been hot. That would have been fun. And then we have Glitter. So my thought here is, was Lead the Way in contention to be released over Never Too Far? You remember that story where Mariah had people popping up, knocking on her door, trying to get her to record a video. And at the time, I thought maybe Lead the Way was going to be the ballad single. And then they went with Never Too Far because they already have her character, Billy Frank, performing it in the movie. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Never Too Far was always going to be the single choice. You know what, though? I'm going to go with Didn't Mean to Turn You On, because that's a cover. And same as when I chose Christmas, Baby Please Come Home. It's like people can maybe access it like, oh, okay, yeah, we know this song and it's Mariah's version. And I don't know, I think like one ballad is enough. Like Never Too Far was released, we have that. I don't need another ballad. I mean, I love Lead the Way, and Reflections was kind of released as well, right? So no, we need like more of that 80s vibe. We need to have, 80s party vibe. So Didn't Mean to Turn You On. Next up, Charm Bracelet. This is easy, hands down, pants down. It's got to be the one. We all know that that was Mariah's intention for a single release. It was going to be released, but it was switched to Boy. It's a better choice for me, and we've got the remixes. We've got the So So Def remix. We've got that incredible Pink Noise Club mix. Yeah, it has to be the one. The Emancipation of Mimi. Again, so many releases from this album. So what is left? Right, so kind of want to go with Your Girl, because I feel like Mariah really, really loved it and it was intended to be a single. But I really don't like Kanye. But Stay the Night really did strike me as like, oh, this is a bit different from Mariah. In the same way that Say Something did as well. And it's big, big vocals. I don't know which one would perform better. Okay, I feel like Your Girl is maybe more of a realistic choice, but for me personally, I would go with Stay the Night. Next up, E=MC². This is an album where I don't really agree with the singles. I mean, Touch My Body, absolutely, completely the right decision. But to move straight on to Bye Bye, no, I would have saved Bye Bye for later. And I Stay in Love as well. After Touch My Body, let's keep the party going. So I would go with I'm That Chick or Migrate. I don't know. I don't know which one. I'm That Chick. You can't really critique it. It's just fun. And as we know now, great mixes, great remixes. So I'm going to go with I'm That Chick. Next up, Memoirs of an Imperfect Angel. Really agree that we had Obsessed as the opener. I'm sorry it didn't make the number 1 spot. I think that would have been awesome. Do you know what? We actually had quite a lot here because we did get Hate You. Hate You counts, right? That was released. We knew about a remix. There was a music video. I swear it was sent to radio stations and she performed it live. Up At My Face, that was released. We had the Nicki Minaj collaboration. Angels Cry was reinterpreted or redone with Nia. That was released. And I Want to Know What Love Is. Oh my gosh. I'm really struggling to pick anything. Candy Bling? Not really. Ribbon? I mean, I love that, but it doesn't mean everyone else does. Standing O, I'm going to get hate if I pick. Actually, can I pass? I think we got more than enough for memoirs. I actually, yeah, I'm out. We didn't need another single for memoirs. That's my answer. Merry Christmas to you. Okay. Oh Santa got the album off to a great start. And we had When Christmas Comes, we had the duet version. I think that's enough. 2 singles is enough. But you know what? Maybe Christmas Time is in the air again. Yeah, because I love the whole at the piano vibe of When Christmas Comes. Yeah, maybe if Mariah took that, like a live version, Mariah with some live instrumentation, she gave like a live performance with fans or at a bar somewhere or a TV, I don't know, but some kind of live version as like a limited single release. Yeah, Christmas Time is in the air again. What, just for fun, why not? Me, I Am Mariah, the elusive chanteuse is next. Okay, Thirsty was planned as a single. It was planned. I was lucky enough to see Mariah perform in Sydney, and she had this whole, do you want to be in my new music video moment? And she came out into the crowd, she walked through the crowd, and they were playing the intro to Thirsty over and over and over, and they were collecting footage, and it was going to be a single. That could have been interesting. Maybe One More Try as a duet with George Michael before he passed away. Oh my God, can you imagine? Like Mariah and George, that would have been the one. Oh my, actually, that would have been good. See, I thought I was going to pick Faded. I was like, Thirsty was going to be a single, but that doesn't excite me. Faded, would it have done anything? I don't know, but I would have loved to see it. But you know what? A duet version of One More Try with George Michael, I feel like that would have got a lot of people sitting up and paying attention. Oh my gosh, absolutely. One More Try as a duet. And Caution, okay. Caution. Loved GTFO. Loved With You. But I feel like With You doesn't really represent the album. It's a bit more of like a throwback. I think the title track, Caution, needed to be released. A No No was fun because we got the fun music video. And I think Caution could have been even better. But people seem to really love Giving Me Life, and that could have been interesting to see that as a video. Oh, Caution or Giving Me Life? I think it has to be Caution. Maybe that's just a bit more radio friendly, and we could have had more fun with the video. Let's have both. Let's have a double A side. Let's have Caution and Giving Me Life. And why not? Because this is just for fun. Let's go with the rarities because we got some new things there. So looking at the track listing for the rarities, part of me kind of wants to say, let's try again with Loverboy. But actually that was technically released, not this version, but let's not try and, yeah, let's just leave that alone. I am going to go with All I Live For because I think it's fun, and I can imagine the music video just being like a mashup of footage from across Mariah's career, you know, like behind the scenes and recording albums, being on tour, just that kind of thing. Someone could have edited that for her. And she could have dedicated it to the fans, like, you're all I live for. That would have been cute. That would have been fun. Yeah, I'm going to go with All I Live For from the rarities. So those are my picks. How about you guys? Let me know your choices in the comments. This is just a bit of fun, but you know what? It's really made me realize that a lot of these albums really were squeezed for all of the singles that they possibly could have been. Often we make noise about, oh, that shouldn't have been a single. Oh, they fudged that release up. Oh, I don't agree with that. And a lot of the times, yeah, I don't agree with the way things are handled. But actually, this has really made me appreciate that, yeah, a lot of the, if not all of the potential singles are from an album, they were used. So yeah, I might not agree with the rollout all the time, but actually, by and large, I think the right singles were chosen because I struggled with some of these to pick another one that could have been a single. I look forward to catching up with you in the comments and seeing which songs you have chosen to be singles from the past albums. It's just a bit of fun, but it's fun to swap ideas and see what you guys think. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed and hit that notification bell so you get notifications whenever I upload a new video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Cheers. Thanks a lot.